Hey everyone, welcome in, welcome in. I'm so glad that you are all here. And I just want to say you guys have blown my brain. I have reached 780 subscribers, and that is all thanks to you guys and all of your support. And I just can't tell you how much I really do truly appreciate it. Oh, last night I last night was interesting because I think I was so excited about today's stream that I couldn't sleep. Like literally, I was normally, and several of my friends who are other channels um can vouch for this. I am normally asleep by the time that 10 o'clock comes around, and I was still awake. And um I was I was making taco meat at 10 o'clock last night because I could not sleep. So I want to start by welcoming in Miss Melanie. Thank you so much for being here. Candy Mom, uh, definitely make sure to type something real quick because I want you to see something. Samuel Hall, welcome in, honey, from the other room. Miss So Cargo, welcome in. And I am wearing a Miss Cargo accessory, and I will share it with you real quick. I am wearing one of her scrunchies. Scrunchies are definitely back in, and this is her Haunted Mansion scrunchie, and it matches a pair of ears, like things that go on my head. And I was staring straight at them. That is the kind of day I've had. So Candy Mom's eating tacos, and I had a taco at like 4 o'clock this morning as well because I couldn't sleep. Welcome in, Christine Hickman. Glad that you are here. Yes, welcome Candy Mom to the Blue Crew. I made Miss Cynthia, Miss Candy Mom 15. I thought she was already a mod for my channel. So, and I'm wearing blue because I'm a mod for my own channel. So, taco meat at 10 p.m. That sounds like it would have tasted and smelled good as well. I honestly just could not sleep, guys. I don't know what I don't know if I was excited about tonight. I don't know if there was something on my brain that I didn't understand. But let me tell you, I browned up 2.5 pounds of taco meat. I made 2 boxes of banana pudding. I made a container of York peppermint patty flavored pudding, and I licked the spoon on that one. And it tastes like a liquid York peppermint patty. And I have not eaten any today. And so I am having extreme willpower not to eat any right now. Miss Kelly of the Mickey Bunch, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. So Monday night, I was on the Adventures of Gonzo, and I was on karaoke night with Kelly and the Robe and Addie Family Adventures, and it was Johnny Cash night, and I reached 778 subscribers, and I was like, if I reach 775, I'm going to do a giveaway on my next stream, which is today. And I reached 775 on Monday. And you guys, I don't know if you know, I sit there and I look at the numbers and I'm like, yep, those are going to drop back down. I'm not going to talk about what they didn't do. They didn't. They stayed. And I was like, well, okay. Tim Soulworthy, please don't hurt me for butchering your name. Welcome in. Glad that you are here. And so tonight I have for my giveaway The Princess and the Frog on DVD. And I have something else. I have, courtesy of Universal and their mistake, I will also be giving away there will be 3 prizes. 2 people will get Beetlejuice lanyards that are they are official 2020 Halloween Horror Nights merchandise. Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights merch. So 2 people will win that, and 1 person will win The Princess and the Frog on DVD. Oh, thank you so much, Cynthia. You guys, I try so hard to put out quality content for you guys. Some days I feel like I'm doing the best I can, and some days I'm like, wow, and I rewatch a video and I'm like, wow, where is the skunk that somebody's going to wave in front of my face? And so, I mean, I think that we are our own worst critics. Sam, too late. Oh, Cargo never lets me take myself too seriously. She's like, Lena, you've got to just laugh about it. And that's sometimes all I can do. Is just laugh about it and continue to go on. And I was feeling down today. I will tell you, because sometimes when I'm doing a live and I know that somebody else is doing a live, I don't get as many as some other people get watching my stream. And so I was getting down on myself, and I'm like thinking about it later. I'm like, you know what? Even if I'm having just a conversation with myself and the 1 or 2 other people that are here, at least I'm not talking to the cat and waiting for her to respond. The sad part is when I respond for her. So, I just can't take myself too seriously. Oh, you missed what scrunchie I have on. She just wants me to take my hair down again. Okay. I have the Haunted Mansion one. I have a Haunted Mansion. Yeah, Haunted Mansion. I actually had to double check that. Yeah, it's Haunted Mansion. You can see it's like the little portrait material. Adventures of Gonzo, your ears must have been burning because I was just talking about you. So I have the 3 giveaways tonight. I had thought about waiting and holding these for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, but I'm like, you know what? We're celebrating tonight. We're giving away 3 prizes. So we've got the Halloween Horror Nights Beetlejuice. We've got 2 of these lanyards, and those are courtesy of Universal Studios and their mix-up. And if you don't know, you weren't on my live on Monday, I ordered the 30 Years of 30 Fears masks. I ordered one for myself, and I ordered one for Sam. And this is what they look like. It's not scary, Cargo. It's okay. This is what they look like. And this is what the lanyards are supposed to look like as well. And so I'm opening up the stuff on stream, and I'm like, these are Beetlejuice lanyards. This is not what I ordered. I ordered the Icons lanyard, and I'm actually looking at my email, and I'm like, yeah, that's not the picture that's on my email. So I called them and like, okay, you need to send us an email. And so I sent the email, and I got a phone call on Tuesday, and they're like, this is totally our fault. Lena, look at Candy Mom. Lena, you have more prizes now. What? Cargo. Oh, Cynthia. Oh my gosh, Cynthia, Candy Mom, you are so sweet. Oh my. Sam's over. Sam. Okay, if you don't know, if you haven't figured out the construction of our house, my bedroom is like right in front of my face, and Sam was literally doing this. Gosh, Cynthia. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna make me cry on stream. You guys. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I can say is thank you. Anyway, and so I got a call on Tuesday, and they said that they would be reshipping the correct lanyards and to keep the incorrect ones as their apology. So their mistake is your guys' gain tonight, and apparently your gain is also from Candy Mom, because Candy Mom is sponsoring some giveaways tonight too. I love you guys so much. All I can say is thank you. All I can say is thank you. You guys are amazing. I cannot tell you how much your guys' support and love really does matter to me. You guys aren't just a name in the chat to me. You are Cynthia, you are Cargo, you are Kelly, you are, Gonzo, you're Melanie, Christine, all of my mods, uh, Desert Dream, uh, Mike Wheeler, uh, all the mods that I can't think of at the moment because I've got so many, because everyone's got such. Yeah, Sam's got. Thank you. You are our extended family. That's it. I can't say it any better than that. You really are our extended family, and you guys have been so supportive through this past year, through the ups and the downs in my personal life and in the channel. And Sam said it for me. You are just our extended family, and we couldn't love you guys anymore. You guys are, you're supportive when it's me by myself. You guys get excited when Sam's in a video or on a stream with me, and we wouldn't have it any other way. It's emotional. It really is. I find this way at 775. I don't know what's going to happen with 1K. I'll probably just be a sobbing mess the whole time. Something that I do want to mention in regards to that is that even though I'm super close in my subscriber count, I am very far away in watch hours. So if you have some spare time and you don't mind, I would love if you would run one of my playlists. I've got several different ones, going from just a few videos to I have a playlist that has every single live stream and every single video in it. I don't really expect anyone to run that. It was just a suggestion that someone gave to me in a group on Facebook that said, "Hey, you may want to, if somebody may want to just run all of your videos and it's easier in a playlist." Yes. Cynthia does. She always is asking how Sam is doing. She's sure she's not a stalker. But you know what? If you are a stalker, you're one of the sweetest stalkers I know. And if you're stalking me, where's my cookies? Because I'm always asking about cookies at some point. um so what I'm going to do is, we are 15 minutes in, and I thought so. I didn't actually mean to pump that. Yeah, Sam, for those of you who didn't know, Sam is actually utilizing his GI Bill, and he is doing some school. So he is working a 60-hour work week on top of classes. So one of the reasons why, another reason that I'm changing up my fall video schedule is so that I'm not having to be videoing all the time. I can actually spend a little bit of time with him. So go, Sam, go. So it's 15 minutes in. I need to pull up my random wheel here. All right. Alrighty, we've got Candy Mom 15. I probably should have been adding people as you guys came in, but I was talking with you guys instead of doing probably what I should have been doing then. All right, make sure I've got everyone in here. Scroll back up through here. Candy Long, Christine Hick, yes. So Cargo, yes. Kim, I know I'm missing someone. Kim, I was missing Kim. I knew I was missing someone. Kim S. All right. Okay. Oh, and Taylor Made Magic just came in. We never know what her name is on any given week. So we always have to wonder. All right, so I'm going to do a share screen. And I'm going to come over here and grab this. Only passengers, welcome in. All right, so you can see that I've got everyone's name here. And so the first prize this is going to be one of my final prizes. So the first prize that I'm spinning for is a Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights Beetlejuice lanyard. Okay, so I'll just take you off so I don't have to worry about it. All right, Sam has disqualified himself. All right, and spin. Okay, Lena announced to put it into the mic. That's how Taylor says important stuff. The winner won a Halloween Horror Nights lanyard. I took myself out of the stream. Oh. Taylor's just excited because she thinks she was going to get this off of her mom. So, Kelly, I will put this with your ears that need to be mailed to you as well. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Kelly off of the list. She is removed for the next one, which I will draw for. Yeah, I'm pushing buttons. I was trying to remove the wheel of names off the stream, and like, what am I doing? Kelly says Taylor will love that. I was back already. Okay. Oh, I am pushing buttons again, guys. And I even said Taylor wants it. Okay, so those will go with your ears that I need to send to you, Kelly. And Candy Mom, wait, yours are going with the lanyard, or yours are going with the movie? Probably. Between Kelly and Myers and the Mouse, I'm learning how to push buttons. Mama Mouse taught me how to push buttons. Oh, so one of the things that I have been doing a lot lately, one for each. Oh, Cynthia, you're so amazing. Um, I will message Cynthia. Message me on Instagram after or on Facebook after the stream and tell me how you want me who I need to send addresses to. So, this week I have been doing something that I really haven't done in a while, which has been a lot of cooking. I tell you, we have been eating out a ton. And I was like, when I wasn't working at the chamber anymore, I was like, oh, I'm going to be cooking all the time because I really do love to cook. One of the things that I did a lot when Sam was in the Army is I cook. So, and when I'm stressed, I bake. That's why I'm a chubby girl. I like to bake and I like to eat what I've baked. And So I have been cooking this week, and last night and this morning, I filmed 3 videos. 2 of them are cooking videos. Rockin' Robin, welcome in. I think I saw you pop in right as I was spinning the wheel, so I will make sure to get you added to the list for the next giveaway. There we go. Make sure that she's in there. And so I made something, and I was talking to several people in a chat on Facebook, and I'm like, I made a video and I'm making it about X, and I'm not giving it away because I want to see how many people actually go, what the heck is she making? And so they were coming up with really funny names for what, because it's just some letters. It's like an acronym. My husband's prior service, I talk in acronyms, right? So they had me in stitches over some of these acronyms. I will tell you that they made my night. So I like I said earlier, I'm normally asleep by 8:30, 9 o'clock. So it's like I'm like 10 o'clock and I'm still awake. 11 o'clock and I'm still awake. Midnight and I'm still awake. And they're probably going, wait, did Lena like channel Georgia the Jungle and start eating coffee grounds or something? Because that's what I felt like. I felt like I was buzzing on coffee and I hadn't drank. Wait, no, I take that back. I drank 1 cup of coffee yesterday morning. That's not unusual for me. Okay, everybody leave for the next 15 minutes so I can be the only thing on the wheel. Oh, Cargo, you are hilarious. Um, and I really like having a cup of coffee in the morning is like normal for me. And so I would lay down. I watched Monarch Moments Tea Time with Hannah and Michelle. And I was sitting in the kitchen on my tablet with my keyboard typing and trying to be quiet so I wouldn't keep Sam awake because, the guy's working 60 hours a week and going to school. So he's going to bed like at 7, 8 o'clock at night. And I was awake. And so while they end their stream, and I'm sitting in the kitchen in one of those hard wooden kitchen chairs. And I'm literally almost bouncing in my seat. And I'm like, it's time to go to bed. So I put my tablet away so that nothing happens to it. I close it all up and I put it in my desk drawer and I went and laid down. I was maybe laying down 5 minutes before I'm like, nope, I'm awake. I'm going back to the kitchen. So I turned the flashlight on my phone. And I came and got my tablet and I went back into the kitchen. And I'm sitting there going, what am I going to do? It's 10 o'clock at night. What am I going to do? It's 10 o'clock at night. I'll make taco meat. Literally, I'm going, why am I making taco meat? Like, I'm trying to talk myself out of making taco meat at 10 p.m. at night. And I was like, I'm awake. I'm going to do this. So I make my taco meat. And like I said, then I made banana pudding. And then I made York peppermint patty pudding. And I'm going, why am I awake? I just did not understand what was going on. And so once I finally went to bed and laid down, I'm laying at the ceiling going, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I started counting my Mickey ears, trying to go to sleep. Just nothing was working. So I finally fell asleep about 1. And no sooner than I think I fell asleep, then or however it's Sam's alarm is going off at 4:20 in the morning. And I'm like, okay. The news of Zip leaving the show got to me. What? Whoa! What? I didn't watch it. What? Hold on. Are we talking about the same Zip, and are we talking about the same show? Oh, that's so sad. I had no idea. I haven't watched. If I have. Wow. Okay. Wow. Cargo says, I am protesting pudding. I won't eat enough of that one. Nursing home next year. I actually love pudding. And this was Sam wanted banana pudding. I'm not allowed to make jello of any form. Every time I make jello, as like in jello, not jello pudding, jello, the power goes out. This hasn't happened just once in 12 years of marriage. This has happened every time I've made jello. The power is went out in everywhere from just our house to the block. One time, half of the military base we lived on went out of power the last time I made jello. So I thought maybe it's just me. I made jello at my parents' house. Their power went out. I'm not allowed to make jello anymore. Whoa, no more overall? No more? Or, uh, uh, okay, I'm literally stunned. I am literally stunned. Yeah, jello equals power outage. I don't know how this goes together, but apparently, me making jello equals power outages no matter where I'm making jello, whether it's my house, whether it's my parents' house. I am not allowed to touch a box of jello. So, if I have like a really yummy um recipe for a Weight Watchers friendly cranberry relish that requires jello. They held interviews last night. Oh wow. Sam. It's fun when you're in charge of the arms room and she makes jello. Sam actually said it as a joke that night. He's like, the power went out on base and he wasn't at home yet. And he was one of the people in charge, like, um, oh, he kind of laughed it off and said, oh, Lena must be making jello. So he calls me at home. He goes, hey, is the power out at the house? I go, yeah, I was making jello. He's like, do you realize that it's out all over base now? So, anyway, I have a really yummy Weight Watchers friendly cranberry relish that requires jello. Sam makes the jello. I'm not even allowed to touch the box for fear that I'm gonna take out the power right at Thanksgiving. So, but I can make pudding. I do really good with pudding. I don't knock out the power when I make pudding. So I made. Sam was wanting banana pudding with vanilla wafers. So we bought banana pudding at Walmart. Yeah, and say yeah, he's exactly right. He couldn't come home. He couldn't come home until the power was back on because he had to guard the room where all the weapons were. He didn't come home until like 3 o'clock the next morning. I'm sorry, but he got that day off. They weren't even jello shots. It was just making a bowl of jello. I was making Jello salad with, the little mini marshmallows and the fruit cocktail that we eat at church picnics. Am I using power tools to make Jello? No, I was stirring it with a spoon. I mean, it's there was no. I don't know what is with me and Jello, but I'm not allowed to make it anymore. So it has been another 15 minutes as I tell you about my catastrophes making Jello, but it is time for this. So I believe everyone is in here now. And so we're going to spin again. I did take the Mickey Bunch off for this one, but you will get put back on for the final, giveaway. Yeah, I'm not glue guns or power tools. How did you know I'm not allowed to use power tools? Sam doesn't let me use power tools either. The military now has a file on me and Jello. As soon as I do this, I will tell you the story about me and the MPs. All right, we are spinning for the second lanyard and gift from Candy Mom, and the second winner is Melanie. So Melanie on Instagram, or you can shoot me a message on Facebook with your address. So I'm going to close this. Anna, welcome in. Glad that you are here. And I'm going to add the Mickey Bunch back in. The Mickey back. I can't talk in height, apparently. And Anna, I'm going to add you in for our final drawing, which will be at the top of the hour. Okay. All right. Hey, I didn't take myself out of the stream this time. I'm doing better. So, me and the MPs. So, when Sam was first went into the military and we were moving out to Washington, one of the first things we asked, because when they get there, they have to in process and they're assigned to a group and they all go do all of what they call in processing together. They get their uniforms, they go to the doctor, they go to the dentist, they go to housing, yada, 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 yada. So I wanted to know everything that I could possibly know. And so I said, hey, is it okay if I go along with him? And the sergeant in charge was like, yeah, that's fine. The spouses are always welcome. If you have kids, they just need to stay quiet. I'm like, no kids, no big deal. Okay, so for 2 weeks, Sam in processes. And I'm pretty much every day I'm along with him, going to the different classes, listening to what they have to say. So week 3, Sam goes to his unit. And a little while, I'm doing stuff at the apartment. I'm doing laundry. I'm unpacking boxes, doing things that you do when you first move. Very official sounding knock at my door. I'm like, okay. So I walk to the door. The Jody and Laura Life, welcome in. Thank you so much. Let me get you added to our giveaway. Our final giveaway is going to be for the Princess and the Frog DVD plus a gift from Candy Mom via cargo. So I open the door and here are 2 MPs. And if you don't know, MP stands for military police. I have a heart attack. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with my husband? What's going on? And they're like, Verlina Hall? And I'm like, yes. They're like, you're under arrest. I'm what? And they're like, you're AWOL. You haven't reported into your unit since you finished in processing. I said, I'm not in the military. My husband is. And they're like, what? And I said, my ID card is over, like we had a fireplace and my purse was sitting on the mantle. I said, my ID card's over in my purse. I can go get it. And they said, no. They left me, because there was a female and a male MP. They left me by the door with the female MP. The the mail went over and goes, I'm like, yeah, you can get in my purse to prove that I'm not going to jail. And they open up the purse and open up my wallet, and military for an ID card is up and down, kind of like a driver's license for just for a learner's permit. It's up and down instead of sideways. And so mine obviously was not a active ID card. It was the side to side with the pink background, and they're like, oh. So they radio in. They're like, there's been some sort of mess up in paperwork and in processing. We just about arrested a spouse. And I'm like, my husband's with the one with the Kim unit on North Fort. And so they grabbed their cell phone and they called the main post and they got the number for the unit, and they're like, do you have a Samuel Hall? They're like, yeah, he finished in processing last Friday and he started with the unit today. And they're like, okay, they're like, we're really sorry, ma'am. I'm like, I'm really sorry too. Would you like a cookie? I had never been so terrified in my life. These two people wanted to arrest me. Sam and I still laugh about it to this day. And this is 12 years later. It was just one of those things where somehow, on some random piece of paperwork, my name and Sam's name got transposed. And the MPs came to take me away because I was AWOL. Did I get his number? No. Oh, he was probably old enough to be my dad, or at least my big brother. And I wasn't even 21 yet. I was just 20. So this little 20-year-old was terrified. They did take a couple cookies for the 15-minute drive back to base. Yeah. If you guys didn't know, Sam, while we were on active duty, about 3 months after this scenario, Sam started getting really sick, and we found out that he had cancer. And so, right after his first week of chemo, my mom flew out, and just happened to be that weekend that he brushed his head on the top of the truck, and little dead hair thingies fell like dead pine needles. So mom sent him, when we went to go pick up my mom from the airport and went back to base, and they shaved his head for him, and they all thought that Sam was my dad for like a month. Yeah, and I'm like, nope, this is my husband. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, so many interesting things that happened while we were on active duty. But I want to say again, I wouldn't be where I am without you guys. Sam said it perfectly earlier. You are our extended family, and you guys are all amazing, and we thank you so much. Sam thanks you for the support. I thank you for the support, for coming and hanging out with me on live streams, commenting on the videos, um, even the likes and comments on Instagram. They're all just so much appreciated. And maybe, by my 2-year anniversary, I'll hit that 1K. That's my goal. 2-year anniversary on YouTube to 1K. That's the perfect goal. It's not going to happen overnight, and that's something that I have to tell myself when I feel like I'm not doing it right, or I feel like I'm doing something wrong. And then when YouTube does its random, here, let's clean out, and your numbers just go brrr, You sit and look at them and you're like, it's depressing. You feel like you're doing something wrong, and then you're like, maybe I don't want to do this anymore. And then I'm like, no, I really do enjoy this. I really enjoy doing, for instance, if you didn't know, I am a co-host for Life with Roxana on her Let's Talk Disney show. And 2 weeks ago, I turned the camera off, or it could have been three, I don't know. I turned the camera off and I put on a Michael Myers mask with my ears and turned the camera back on. We laughed because we couldn't talk for a good 15 minutes. And it was because we were just doing something, and I was like, I'm going to put on a Michael Myers mask. So you never know what's going to happen in my chats or in my live streams or in live streams I'm part of. Thank you to the Mickey Bunch for having me on yesterday morning on their new the brunch the brunch bunch. I can't say that. It's too hard. No, we are not. I scared Cargo. I was in trouble. Hello, Griswold family vacay. Welcome in. Let me get you added to my wheel for my final prize, which I will draw for in about 20 minutes. Go. One time I was in the Air Force, I was driving my dad's car. They saluted the car, and I was enlisted. My dad was a retired officer. Yeah, they used to have little stickers that would go on the front glass of your windshield, and it had your rank on it. I already know I'm not invited back on that stream. Oh, Taylor. Well, yes, and for senior officers, they still do. But for us, they don't, because Sam's retired. We are well long time to see. Um, I am super excited. Something if you don't follow me on Instagram, I coordinated a hold on, I just lost it. I coordinated a board game swap, and that will be going up in December. Griswold Family Vacay is part of that. Several Pepper Tree Villa, Lady Jamers, the Hitchhiking Bones, the Wonderful World of Walter, I think. There's a lot of channels that are involved with that. So that's going to be coming out in December, and I'm really looking forward to that. Sam and I love to play board games, and um, I love when, like, because maybe a game that someone else would pick to send us, we would have never thought to buy, and it end up loving it. We had that happen while we were on active duty. They have big Christmas parties, and they always have family gifts, and so pretty much they get like 30 of one board game and give every family the same board game. And one of it was called Key Largo, and it was like a diving expedition board game thing. And I couldn't tell you anything more about it. We ended up getting rid of it because it needed like 5 players. But I remember playing that with several other families from the unit, and it was a lot of fun. And so you just have those random memories, and Lena goes off on random tangents. It's just how her streams go. I want to say a huge thank you again to Cynthia, Candy Mom 15. She actually is purchasing, and I think I missed it. It's either ears or scrunchies from So Cargo, and those will be mailed to you, to the winners, um, along as an extra prize. So super, super thank you. You missed me about crying on stream when that happened at the beginning of the stream. So I cannot believe that it's been 45 minutes already. This is insane. This seems like it's scrunchies. Okay, thank you. I missed what it was, so I was like, I don't know this. So scrunchies. So Melanie and Kelly will both be getting scrunchies. I'm wearing. You can't really tell too much. I've taken it out like 3 times now, but I have a Haunted Mansion scrunchie from Cargo. Um, I love her scrunchies. They make me smile. I can wear them to school because I work at the school as a sub, and I can have a little bit of Disney with me because I just can't wear ears to school for some reason. I don't know why, but they won't let me wear my Disney ears to school. But I will say this has been the fastest 45 minutes of um, a live stream that I think that I remember, because I've got so many people to talk to. And I'm not just talking to Peaches. Peaches is in the on the bed by Daddy. So she seems to be getting some attention from Sam tonight. She's been kind of clingy. She just kind of looked up and went, "Who, me? Are you talking about me?" um. Oh, she's she's got something on her. Oh, she's got a piece of paper on her. You wear ears to work at the holidays. Oh, I'm glad that you're able to do that, Candy Mom. Um, oh, she went to go get something to eat. That's why she woke up. Um, totally lost track of what else. Oh yeah, Peaches. If you follow me on Instagram, I post lots of pictures of Peaches on my Instagram. She actually, if I pick up, like, I'll just be sitting and doing something on my phone, and I will pick it up, and she'll start doing something. Like, she'll like lay on her back and look at me. I'm like, oh, you think I'm going to take your picture? Okay, well, let me take your picture real quick. So, Tiny Human Adventures, welcome in. Glad that you're here. And I think I got a notification that you are a new subscriber. So thank you so much for subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. I will add you to my wheel that I will be spinning again. But Peaches like she loves being on the camera, so she's gotten a little taste of fame. Sometimes I will oh, I was on my kids' account. So um she loves when I take her picture now. So I'll go look, and I'll send a picture to Cargo because she's anti Cargo to Peaches. So go look. Um Peaches is being cute, or Peaches says good morning, and she loves to purr. She just loves to lay there and look at me and purr, and so I'll record that sometimes because I know that if her purrs and her snuggles make my day better, and I'm just getting up, and I'll be just waking up, and she'll be standing on me, and let me tell you, that kitty is not light. She is a hefty little thing, and her purrs just warm me and make my day better, and it's just started. Maybe for someone who's not having a great day and they're following me on Instagram, maybe her purrs and her attention will help make their day better too. So that is my hope, by just kind of putting her on my Instagram, and she's a big part of our lives. We don't have kids, we can't have kids, so she's like the kid that we get to spoil. She does have a beautiful coat, and she is massively fluffy. She's actually very, very long. If you notice when I've taken her pictures, she stays scrunched up. She reminds me of I call her a turtle because she like will stay like this, and she'll just kind of look around like a little turtle, and like then she'll stretch out, and I'm like, holy gee willikers, cat, how long are you? You're like the size of a cocker spaniel or bigger. She got it at Burlington Coat Factory half price. You can't hear it, but Sam's laughing so hard that he's choking. Are you okay? Speak! Speak! Are you okay? I'm waiting for him to go woof woof. We are looking into adopting two kids at college now. Are you talking about adopting kids, or are you talking about adopting two cats? Or one of each? He's moving his foot, so he's okay. Oh, Cargo. I love you to Reese's Pieces and back. Oh my gosh. I I don't know what I'd do without some Sam should use some of my nonsense by now. He is, but it's sometimes you no cats. Oh, no cats. Okay. Oh, why do I have? Hold on. Oh, okay. I've got. I was like, why do I have 4 text messages? Because they're random. It's your birthday month, so here's a free something or other. That is something I'm going to mention. Next Wednesday, September 9th, is my birthday. And provided that I don't get a phone call sometime next week or day of that I am supposed to work at the school, because like I said, I'm a substitute paraprofessional TA. They can call me day of. They've called me 30 minutes before school started before. Um, Provided I don't have to work, I will be having a birthday live stream at 2 p.m. Central Time here on Life with Lena. And I know that Taylor from Taylor Made Magic is planning to come hang out with me, and some other channels are planning to pop in and come hang out, even if it's for a little bit or hang out in the chat. So there'll be lots of different channels hanging out with me for my birthday. So make sure to mark on your calendar, put it in your phone, 2 p.m. Central, right here. It's already scheduled and visible on the channel, so you should be able to go ahead and go click set reminder. Yes, and I have so many um, my email has so many free things for my birthday in it. I do plan to do a video at the end of the month for Vlogtober, about what all I got for free for my birthday and some of the things that I got for free but wasn't able to like redeem. Like I had to delete one. It was get a Denny's junior stack of pancakes with any delivery order. We don't have a Wendy's in Hillsboro for delivery. The only thing in Hillsboro that delivers is Pizza Hut, and that just started back at the beginning of this whole mess. But yes, Starbucks. Let's see what. Hold on. What's all in my email? Minus junk mail. I've got a free Sephora item. I've got a free item from Ulta. I have a free item, a free nail polish from CVS. I have a free dozen cupcakes from Krispy Kremes. I have a free hamburger from Red Robin. I've got a 50% off coupon from Christopher and Banks. I've got a free item from Bare Minerals, a free pretzel from Auntie Anne's, $17 towards a pizza from Old Chicago, a free uh, magazine from Fetch, which is a app that you submit receipts to, and you get points towards gift cards. $5 at Famous Footwear. I always use that and buy socks because there's typically some sort of sock that's $3 to $4.99. Cupcakes from Krispy Kreme's. No, a dozen donuts. Did I say cupcakes? I meant donuts. Um, then I've got I get a coupon for $5 from GameStop. And so, and today's just the 3rd. So I know between now and the end of the month, I will be getting more coupons. And yes, the Starbucks free coffee is already loaded onto my card. I don't like Cold Stone. I know that's not a very popular opinion. Sam and I have been a couple times, and I just don't care for it. Firehouse Subs, I actually haven't signed up for theirs yet because they just opened down in Wichita. So I need to get signed up for their birthday. Got a list of 4. I'm always looking for that. It goes great with the pixie dust that the gals at Bippity Boppity Boutique always talk you into doing. So on our very first trip to Disney, which was actually over my birthday, I wanted the pixie dust. And so I went in and said, I'd like some pixie dust, please. So the fairy godmother enchanting said, bippity boppity boo, may all your dreams and wishes come true, and I am covered in pixie dust from head to toe. And it was probably a girl, maybe a junior, senior in college, looks at Sam, big eyes, and goes, can I put pixie dust on you? And he kind of looked at me, and I'm trying not to laugh. And he looks at me and looks at her and goes, fine. I swear for the following 6 months, every time he showered, he was showering out more glitter. And that was after I shaved his head. It was just everywhere. But he's done. He won't do it anymore. Maybe he'll do it on our next trip. And if you haven't seen that video, Sam and I have another trip booked to Disney because we aren't getting to go anywhere this year. And so we are going to go to Disney over the 4th of July. We have our stay booked. We are going to stay at Pop Century as if we would stay anywhere else. Yeah, he had drill the next weekend. And they're like, you have glitter on you. Oh, it was great. Because, yeah, that stuff sticks to your skin. Oh, it does. I think it was in his eyebrows. Every once in a while I'll go, do you still have glitter from 2014? And he'll go, probably. Oh my gosh, there is 2 minutes left until the end of this stream. So we are going to draw for the final prize of the night. Everyone that has won is back in. So the Mickey Bunch is in there, Melanie is still in there. Everyone, Rockin' Robin is in there, Anna's in there, Tiny Human Adventures is in there. Again, you guys, I can't say thank you enough. And here we go. Here's the wheel. Where it stops, no one knows. Taylor Made Magic. Mother-daughter winning team. Taylor Made Magic won the grand prize, which is a scrunchie. And she has won the Princess and the Frog. Let me know if you want me to mail it to your mom or if you want me to mail it to you. So, Sam, I was just go, yep, I was working drag last night. Oh my gracious. I never know what's going to pop out of his mouth sometimes. So, congratulations to the Mickey Bunch. Congratulations to Melanie. Congratulations to Taylor Made Magic. Hold on. Why aren't you blue? Okay, there we go. So if you want to mail it with her to save money, that's totally cool. All right, works for me. Yes, mail it to her mom. I love scrunchies. Well, then I will mail it to Kelly, and you two can fight it out. But I want a live stream of that. So, Kelly won a scrunchie and a official Halloween Horror Nights Beetlejuice lanyard, as did Melanie, and Taylor won a scrunchie and Princess and the Frog. So everyone, thank you so much for all of your support. If you are new to the channel, I'm so glad that you're here. If you are watching in the replay, I'm sorry you missed out, but you won't want to miss when we hit 1K because it will be a party. If you were a winner, please make sure to message me on Instagram or Facebook so that I have your address and can make sure to get it to Candy Mom and to Cargo. And thank you guys again so much for the love and support. Again, you are our extended family. Have a great night, and we will see you next Monday night at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern for our next live stream.